Okay. Okay, so apem. Oh my God.
Hmm? Yes,
So you know what, Mr. Becky, actually, do you
victory.
victory? Okay. Do you know something about apem? I mean, like for the first time, Japanese people called it apem.
Mm, I don't know. You have it?
Yes, of course. I'm Japanese.
Yeah,
Well,
tell me.
actually, we know that our Wali Songo, left lots of how can I say culture heavy like culture acculturation, yeah, acculturasi budaya, something like that. So we know that at that moment apem made of tepung beras, okay, rice flour. So they
Flower.
make simple sorry, simple cake after a whole month fasting. Leslar, Mr. Leslar, what happened to you, Mr. Leslar? Oh, come on, don't blow me. Okay, so Mr. Bhakti, actually, Apam is coming from Afwan. Afwan is an Arabic language for forgiving,
Afwan
forgiveness,
means Afwan means
forgiveness,
oh
forgiveness.
forgive.
Okay, so Afwan means
Please
forgiveness.
forgive me, okay?
So,
So please forgive.
do you know why people who like apa ya, selamatan setelah kematian seseorang in Java, we always have apam because we want our ancestors,
Sins.
something like that,
Sins.
will get the forgiveness from God. So that's
Forgive him
kind of
for
a
them.
symbol. It's a local wisdom, and
Yeah.
it's at the first time actually it was made from for special event after uh whole month fasting. So
Mm.
in Hari Raya in Eid, okay, they didn't have such. I mean, like apam is something like affordable for poor people, right?
Because
So
it's simple,
it's
but
very
the taste is okay.
cheap even at that moment. Simple and cheap, and also yeah, mengenyangkan. And also, people usually use inside our Wali
You
Songo
can
I mean,
do
like
it
they want
easily.
to change. They change that tradition into this because it has learning there. It has a value, Islamic value. So it's like let's make apam coming from Afwan. So whenever we remember our ancestors, so let's pray to God for them. So that's the story.
Mm.
I don't know whether
I,
you believe it or no. Enjoy your album. So do you have
thank
jackfruit
you.
as the topping?
I just
Jackfruit,
want to eat in front of camera.
just like what Mr. Leslar did.
That's the
But Mr. Leslar always eat modern food, modern cake. He doesn't like
No, no,
apple,
I love traditional food as well.
Come again?
Yeah, I'm also into traditional food, but not
Oh,
really on.
really? Just
Yep.
like what?
I mean, uh, lontong is the best
Lontong.
one. Yep. I go well. Basically, I love everything that has like oily something is which is oily, yang berminyak-minyak.
Kucur. Kucur.
No, no, like
Apa?
kerupuk. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yang
Huh?
kerupuk,
Come again?
kerupuk,
Really?
kerupuk.
Kerupuk. Tip,
Yeah, kerupuk is
tip.
oily, right? Yeah, no, no.
No,
It's
not all of kerupuks. Not all of kerupuk oily. We have a gorengan wedi.
yeah. The goreng
I
is
don't know how
also
to
number
say it in
one.
English. We fry this kerupuk by, hot, a very hot sand. but you have to know where the sun you take. I mean, like it's not
Mm.
like, oh, maybe you take it from the back, like okay, so we have our participants back. Okay, we have Mr. Leslar, Mr. Becky, Mr. Budi, and also Teteh Eka. Okay, Mr. Budi. Okay, I think
May I
Mr.
ask?
Mana,
May I ask something to Mas Bhakti, Mr.
Mas
Bhakti?
Bakti. Yes, please.
Mr. Bhakti, are you a teacher?
You didn't even know him. Oh, come on, you're an old member.
Oh, where have you been, Mr. Bayu?
Yeah. So you guys are teacher. Mbak Muji is teacher. Mas Budi teacher. Miss
And you are
Eka.
teacher too. You are teacher too
No,
for me. You are an English teacher for me. How can you say
no,
that we are teacher but you are
no,
not? You are a teacher too for me.
no. You gotta be kidding me for that. Uh,
No, I'm
I,
serious.
so I think I'm supposed to be your student, sir and ma'am.
No, no
Mr.
way.
Leslar is an influencer.
No. Yes, let's
Yes,
influencer.
yes, influencer. Even though he didn't do anything, he built his personal branding by eating.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, actually,
No, no, no.
I want to take that as a simple example for all of you. Like
Mhm,
when I'm on air on Zoom or Google Meet
mhm.
and all of that, I always try to put something
Eating.
beside me, food,
Okay.
the beverage, right? The drinks. Uh, I
That's your
I
personal
prepare them
branding.
all around me. That's a personal branding. It means that I am the one who loves eating.
Yes.
That's the example of
I got it.
self branding.
Really, I got it at the first time I met you in the Zoom meeting. At the very first time, I saw you eating. The second time, I saw you eating. And the third time, I saw you. I can see you eating. So it
Yep.
means that you build your personal branding by that food. So in my mind, whenever I remember Mr. Leslar or Mrs. What president was it? So in my
Donald
mind,
Trump.
I have a
Donald
picture.
Trump.
Yes. Okay, Donald Trump. So I get a personal branding that Bayu or Leslar or Donald Trump is foodie guy with has good accent and also
Yep.
give a give it a shot for every topic by his
Yep.
point of view. So something that I give you only good and positive perspective. Okay, you owe me some food. I'll get it
Yeah,
later.
I'm gonna send the food to your address. Just drop
Oh
your
my god.
address below.
Okay. Oh, seriously?
Well,
No,
I think
no, 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 no.
I
No, I don't want to
the
bother you
one,
with such promise, because
Muji,
the more
I
I
think
expect.
the one who should send us food is you, because you are
See?
a restaurant owner and you are at your restaurant right now. You got a lot of foods
I
on
see.
the
No,
I
it's
kitchen,
no
think it's a
food.
kind of
so
sign to
you got to
invite us
send.
to your to invite
Yeah,
us to your restaurant.
you
Oh
got to
my
send.
god.
You
Oh
got
my
to
god.
send all your. But Muji, you got to send all your best menus to all of us right here.
Oh my god. I'm speechless now. Next time
I'm waiting for.
I'm gonna do the Zoom meeting in the room. Yeah.
I think I'm going to wait for the gurame asam manis and gurame saus padang. I'll be waiting for that.
You know what? Something why I always sit here in the Zoom meeting, there are two floors here. At the first building, the first floor, I don't have place such like more than my bedroom and also kitchen. So
Mm.
so here I am because I got the light. Okay, I got the like, see, it's open, half open.
Jeez,
Okay,
that is very huge. The place that you
so
own, your
yes,
building
because
is
I'm
very huge,
alone.
man.
It's because I'm
No, no,
alone here, so
that's
it's
very
very
huge.
huge.
I've 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 checked it on Google. Don't
Oh,
lie. When I read your name, what is
really?
Uday's Hati? For real, I am curious.
How
I
did
am
you get my
curious.
Google? Hey, I didn't even save your number. How did you get my
Come on,
Google?
man. Come on, man. We live in a modern era, 4.0. We're now entering to the 5.0 technology
That's
era. It means that if you want to find something, just Google it, right? You
And
will
as you're the
find what
cookie
you
lady
want.
about that.
Yeah. I'm so curious what
Okay.
Muji at Kedai Sehati. Well, I browse it. I Google it, and I found out that
Oh
it's a
my
huge
God.
for
Thank
a
you
big
for that.
for a big event. Maybe it's for a big event. What I'm
Yeah.
saying, it's very huge.
Thank you
You
for
are the
your
owner.
personal branding, but I'm not doing my personal brand now. I mean, like, I'm not sharing my brand for now because
No,
you're gonna
don't say
tell
that.
me, that I must send you sample. Okay, this is my food I sell, so this is the sample. I
When
know
you put
that it will go there.
Hati, when you put Kedai Sehati on your WhatsApp profile account, it means that you built your own self branding. It's part of self branding, right?
How smart you are! Even I didn't realize it. I didn't even realize it
Yeah.
until you tell me.
Yeah.
Really?
I told you guys before, right?
Yes.
Self branding. Maybe Mr. Bekti has different description about self brand and self branding. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it flow. But for me, it's just the same. While personal branding is the process to get the personal brand. So personal brand is the result of personal branding. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Brand, yeah.
The brand is the result that we want to, it's like the goal that we want to reach through the personal branding, and the personal branding is this process, process to get to the goal. And then
But Bayu, personal brand actually the object that you sell actually.
personal brand is the
Yeah,
noun,
you yourself is
and
the personal
branding
brand.
is the verb. Personal. So personal branding could be the verb, but personal brand is it could be the noun. Correct me if I'm wrong. And but Muji put that Kedai Sehati on her profile name. It means that it's self branding, and the
It's
result
one of
that she got,
promote actually.
and the result that she got that her restaurant becomes so crowded, full of a customer, full reservation.
You can see my cat behind me actually. So I'm just both me and my cat now, and you, of course, guys.
That's the very simple thing about self branding. You have show us. Thank you, Mbak Muji.
Yeah, the background is your price, your brand.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What if I
actually,
put
I
it
want
this
to
way?
continue,
You can't see me,
Mr.
right? So you can see me right this.
Oh, don't be offended. Okay, just
No, I'm not that really easy
I
offended.
like the previous
Just
background
easily crying.
actually.
No, I was just a little bit stressed actually when this guy asked me to send the sample of my food. It's a little bit.
Because of Mr. Leslar.
How could I do that?
Mbak Muji, just imagine that on the next Zoom meeting, I'm going to eat your gurame asam manis right beside me, right here. That would be very great. And
I need a magic carpet to do that.
And left behind me, left beside me, is the the es campur.
No, we don't have es campur. So let me promote my traditional drink. So how do you say gulai Jawa? How do you say gulai Jawa in English? It's like
So
I forgot it.
You can actually say.
Okay. Sugar plum? No, I don't think. Yeah, just es cincau gulai Jawa. So that's our the best menu that they really love this.
Signature
so even
drink.
Though
That's the signature drink.
Yeah, something like that. So
the
it's
short,
like
the short name. The short name is Gudeg maybe.
No, kok gudeg
It's okay.
No, it's a drink.
Okay, that's a kind of drink. Okay.
This is your signature drink, and this is your gurame asam manis.
I'm gonna disappear next week. I'm gonna disappear. How could I bring it there? Okay, just make it by yourself and do personal brand from me. Okay, This is gurame asam is by me, but it's supported by my recipe. What are we talking about? Okay, so let's go back to our discussion. So yeah, actually it has a relationship, right? So you actually promote me, Mr. Wahyu, Mr. Leslar. So I don't know how to pay it. So it's charity day, okay? So you're doing charity.
No, paid promote. I'm Celebgram.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, when you put something in everything, you put your personal brand, you as a brand in everything. That's very important. Okay, I will give you example. Like Mr. Leslar said, I do many things. Technically, when you want to do a personal branding, you put your personal brand in everything. For example, I make my own cap, with the writing. Can you see it as a therapist and also masseur? So this is one of the technique. So I put M,
Master.
stands for master, and also T for therapist. And I have my own jacket.
Wow.
And this one I make this. So if you can say it, injury massage therapist, and this one masseur. So yeah, this is
Itu
my
yang lu
jacket,
pakai
and
kemarin
this
ya,
is
Ayo?
my personal brand.
Itu yang lu pakai kemarin
And this
ya?
is I put what?
Itu yang lu pakai kemarin kan waktu
Ini,
itu?
enggak, ini baju yang beda lagi. Ini biru, yang kemarin
Beda
merah.
lagi.
This is the blue
Ya,
one.
kemarin merah ya.
This is
Pakai ya.
injury massage, and this one therapist. And maksudnya so all of you can understand tekniknya bagaimana gitu. And
Yes,
this one
yeah, we got it.
also injury massage. Nah, ini yang kemarin yuk. Ini yang merah kemarin. This is
Ya, itu yang
the
kemarin
red one.
kamu.
Yeah, and in here I put muscle and therapist. And yeah,
So-
and I also have one more. The
What's
other
Shirt?
color,
T-shirt.
but still with my own brand. Injury massage. Here master. So that's just the techniques. Actually, I put everything my personal
Okay.
brand.
So it is like
It-
something. Well, I
besides
think it's
the-
something about marketing. So it's like cheaper marketing because you're gonna wear it everywhere, and then people recognize you by watching and reading you. Just like what we can see on the bus. Cara, it's like
yeah.
tolak angin, situ kembali. So in the bus,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's
Mas
like one of them.
Bekti is about to show something from behind.
Huh?
I think Mr. Bekti is about to show something from behind because he looks like going to take something. Here, I also got my
Tara.
personal brand. Oh no, nothing. Oh,
No, it's a free, it's an
Yeah.
offering, it's a chance. It's a chance because Mr. Bexi's t-shirt is still blank. So you can put everything there. I'm gonna put Kedai Sehati mark there. What do you think?
yeah. Yeah, I think you should put Kedai Sehati on Mr. Bekti's t-shirt.
Yep. See? It's working on it. Oh.
Repeat.
The what? I didn't get you.
Repeat.
Whoa, okay. So Teteh Eka. Teteh, where are you?
Yes,
I want to
here,
see
Mami.
Teh Eka's personal branding. I want to see your brand, Teh Eka. Show us your brand.
Actually, my personal brand is something invisible.
Wow. Something
So I can't
invisible.
show it to you.
I think Teh Eka's
Invisible.
branding is Indonesian. She wants to show us that she is Indonesian.
Oh yeah, by the
Since
flag.
right.
By
Indo
the
flag
flag.
sticker. Mm-mm.
But she said that it's invisible. So can we have like invisible thing as our personal brand or personal branding? Oh my god, I got confused about this. So for I don't know whether can we do that by invisible thing. I'm not sure about this. So what do you think?
What do you
Okay.
think about invisible brand?
Yeah. Well, actually, technically, we can try to change. For example, you can change the color like red and white. For example, the Coke, the
So
Coca-Cola.
it's no. Yeah, so it's all about the
If
product.
we went,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's about the
it's
product.
it's technically how to present something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if it is invisible, something that connect with the brand itself. So the brand for Coca-Cola is, Coca-Cola and white and red. So if we try to erase the Coca-Cola writing, so but we come to that place, we see the red and white, so we will know, oh, that is Coca-Cola or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the technique.
Mm-hmm.
You can, yeah, of course, you can do it. You can do that even if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have the brand, but as long as they know you, something that connect with your brand, yeah, they will recognize you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's like to define us from other based on our uniqueness, something like that, or a special
Yeah.
thing that we have. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So Mr. Budi, Mr. Bekti, Mr. Leslar, and also Tete Eka. So do you have anything to say? Take your time, please.
Can I say something?
Not something, but some things.
Some
Something, many things.
Some things.
something.
Okay.
Can I say nothing? Oh yeah. No.
No, you can say nothing.
Yeah.
You give your first personal
Excuse me.
branding by saying nothing here.
Yeah, excuse me, but it's with I'm interested in the statement about the invisible personal branding.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible personal branding. I think,
Tete Eka said that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just copying it.
But it's a reality. There is an invisible personal brand, of
Mm-hmm.
course, in this life.
hey, remember that there is also a term invisible personal branding, So,
Okay.
okay, I'll
Yes.
give you an example. Yeah, I'll give you an
Yeah.
example. Uh, for the simple examples, for the easy example is, for example, nih, Mas Bayu jualan kolak. Ya,
Kolak.
if I meet Mas Bayu, I can say, oh Bayu kolak.
Bayu
This is
kolak.
the picture of Mas Bayu, right?
Yeah.
Bayu kolak.
Yeah, that's a good
Paling
idea.
kita
That's
beli kolak Bayu. Nah, and
tolak
then
tolak Bayu.
what about invisible? Okay, invisible personal branding is the brand that the person who create the branding does not care about the image of himself.
Oh,
The important thing is the result of his work. I give you good examples for this.
okay.
You know that technology, yeah, social media, like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what we use it, Zoom, what we use right now, Zoom, and then Facebook, like Mark Zuckerberg, they don't want to self brand themselves. The people who works with software, yeah, they don't brand visible branding, but invisible branding. They don't need to show up, yeah, but the work is well done. We know this, yeah. We just use Zoom, we just use Google, we just use all technology, but we do not know who creates that technology. Most of them do not want to show up. This is invisible personal branding.
Branding.
That's all.
Oh, that's new for me. So,
That's
Mr.
new
Tata
for me.
Eka, do
That's
you
good
agree with
information.
this?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Betty, for your explanation.
Mhm.
I do appreciate it. So
Okay.
I
Yeah,
can't show you anything
yeah. Perhaps,
else.
Mr. Bhakti, just now you told about like the owner or the inventor of Facebook, right? Even though he doesn't have any personal branding, but he has product, right? So the
Mhm.
personal branding is for the product of the product itself, for the Facebook itself, right? So we don't realize actually the Mark Zuckerberg is famous right now, yeah, because of the Facebook, right? So yeah, it's invisible personal branding, but most of the people know about the Facebook, and they don't know about Mark Zuckerberg. Sometimes, yeah, perhaps it's invisible personal branding like that, Mr. Bhakti.
Mm.
Yeah, you're true. You're true, Mr. Budi. And invisible personal branding can be effective for those who value personal privacy, yeah, and don't want to put themselves in the spotlight, like that one.
Okay. Yes. So,
Actually,
Yeah, that,
we have a member like that over here in English voice. It's like Bulbul, right? Bulbul doesn't want
oh
to,
yeah,
yeah, doesn't want the other people
he
know
doesn't
about
show
his
his
privacy.
self.
Even though Bulbul yeah, is
Mhm.
able to speak fluently and confidently, nicely, sometimes full of knowledge as well, and but he doesn't want to show up his real name, sometimes like that. And even at that time, I forced him
Except,
to join the,
except to Mrs. Tega.
yeah, I forced him
Zoom
to
meeting?
join Zoom as well at that time, like that.
Don't force anyone to join here, Mr. Budi.
No, yeah,
Don't force anyone
it's
to
like a
join.
friend. Yeah, just for joking, and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I yeah,
Yeah.
I support. But finally, yeah, it's for the positive one, even though I forced him, right? But at that time, he was able to join. He was available to join here. Yeah, even though he wore, what is that, the primary school cap at that time, and he wore the mask, and he didn't want anyone
Okay.
know him at that time.
Okay. Well, yeah, he wants to keep that as his personal brand or something like
Yeah.
that because, like he's eating now. Mr. Leslar is eating now. So it's oh no, okay, it's his personal branding. So,
now you,
it's like I think it's like about this personal branding. It's like it's your way to control other people's perspective about you, about your image, about all everything that define it is you. So it's like the process of controlling themselves to have a picture in their head about you the way you want. So what do you think about that, Mr. Budi? Means like I want people keep me as a very how can I say mysterious guy. Maybe Mr. Boo will say this. I don't want to show myself, but I come
Mr.
to the group and I show
Yeah.
people that this is me, but still they cover their she sorry so he cover
Mhm.
his personal life, so he create that invisible personal branding, and I think that's
Actually,
the way they control our perspective about
yeah.
him. He wants us to think like what he wants. So what do you
Mm-mm.
think about that?
Actually, every person
Mm-hmm.
has their own unique, yeah. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they want to show themselves. They want to show
Mm-hmm.
themselves, yeah, for positive way to help one another,
Yeah.
right? And the other ones, they don't want to show themselves, but they like to share the beneficial information, right, for
Yeah.
all. They would like to help someone. They like to help someone. They like to donate. They like to do charity, but they don't want
Mm-hmm.
to They don't want to share.
Show off.
Yeah, they don't want to show up. They don't want to show off as well. Yeah, it's not show off in the negative
Show
meaning.
up.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
said
It
show
can
up,
be.
not show
Show
off.
up, not show off.
Yeah, show up. They don't want to show up at that time.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, they have their own purpose about it. So that's why like this one. Yeah,
Yeah, of
there
course.
are some content in YouTube, TikTok, and the other social media. They like to donate someone. At the time, it could be one of the topic of our daily topic in the group, English voice group, about
Mm-hmm.
the picture. There is someone donating. There was someone donating the poor people,
Doing
and then
charity.
took
Yeah.
picture, and then share to the social media. And at
Yeah.
that time,
Yeah.
Bulbul didn't agree about it. Well, it's so over this one. We have to have a sincere intention. We have to have a genuine intention, purpose, yeah, for our God. So if we want to give something, if we want to donate to the poor people, yeah, at least with the right hand, at least the left hand should not know about it. Yeah, there is proverb like that, right? So if you would like to donate someone with the right hand, so the left hand should not know about it, like that. So at that time, if I'm not mistaken, Bulbul said like that, and then I told Bulbul, right now the technology is more sophisticated than in our prophet era at that time, right? So most of the people who would like to donate, they have particular character, if they don't have any example, if they don't have any good role model, sometimes
Role
they don't
model.
want to donate as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? So most of the people who have content, donation content like that, actually that's for the role model, that's for the good example for the other people who don't want to donate their property, their money, and their more money, for example, like that. If this technology has appeared already in our prophet era at that time, I'm sure the people at that time will do the same thing, would do the same thing.
Yes, of course. Even they did the same thing,
Yeah,
but in other ways, because we have two types of charity. We
Hmm.
have hidden charity, and we have how can I say apa satunya hidden itu apa apa side-nya means that we have to hide it sometimes, but we have to share it. We have to share it sometimes.
I have
For
a question.
example, we have that.
yeah, depend on our purpose
Okay,
in our
Mr.
heart,
Becky?
actually, because
Yes,
our
of course,
goodness
depend our
only God
purpose, but
knows,
it
right?
has. Yes, but it has the basic ones. It has the basic one due to our if we talk about religious, so both of them have the basic, the strong reason, because our prophet also did the same. Okay, so open it in public about this charity, and also the second one, hide it. Okay, so Mr. Bekti wants to talk. Yes, Mr. Bekti, you raise your hand. Us.
I have questions. Yeah. For Mr. Budi,
Yeah.
for Mr. Leslar, Mr. Trumper. Hello, Mr. Trumper. I have a question for you too, and to Miss Muji too. Actually, who is Mr. Bulbul?
Huh? If you want to ask about Mr. Bulbul, I think you need to talk with Teteh Eka, because she met him directly in real life.
Yeah. Miss Eka, maybe you can tell.
Mrs. Eka.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr. Bakti.
I used to call someone with Miss, whether or not she has married.
Okay.
This is
Okay, no problem. I've been forever young. Don't worry about that.
I want to be young forever.
Miss Eka. Who is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bulbul? Maybe you can tell us a little about him, because I'm still confused. He has so many nicknames, right?
Yes,
He has so many nicknames.
of course.
He has so many nicknames.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
talking about nickname, I met this guy, this boy, actually young boy, young man in Telegram last year. So I met him for the very first time. He played a role just like he always comes up in the group like here,
In Telegram,
hey,
what
I'm
is his name?
Jamie from Texas, something like that. So he played a role that he's Jamie from Texas. And that moment I really believe that he's foreigner because of his unique accent. And we talk more, and he revealed that he's Muslim, he loves plants, and he loves farming, and he tell everything about organic things. And his name was Mariposa, so that's why I called him Mariposa. And he convinced me that he is Makela, so I called him Makela. And here in this WhatsApp, I
All
got
right.
him as a
Okay. Let me tell a little bit about him because I have been in his house before with Miss Eka as well at that time.
Oh,
Actually, yeah,
okay.
Mr. Bulbul is from Bandung. Yeah, it is Miss Eka. He is Miss Eka's neighbor, and he was
What's his
he was he was working in America, and he was studying in American school at that time as well, for 7 years.
So
Okay,
so he
that's
works in America.
No, at that time, his mom called him to go home because his mom want to marry him with a girl, Indonesian girl.
oh, he's married.
But
I thought he's a
yeah,
boy.
he
I thought he's a little
he
boy.
is a very obedient person with his mom, with his mom.
Okay.
Whatever his mom talk about, so he always obey his mom. So very good person actually, very good person, and he is a religious person, and he
Yeah,
like
I
to
noticed
do
that.
a fasting every Monday and Thursday
What's that?
also. Huh?
Puasa.
What's
Puasa,
Puasa.
sunnah,
oh I see. Fasting. Sorry.
fasting,
I
fasting.
I said
I also
fasting.
I also do fasting
So
every day.
sorry.
I do fasting every day when
Fasting.
I fall asleep.
When you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, right?
But
Yeah.
actually, Mr.
What
Bobo
is his
hasn't got married
okay.
yet.
Oh, so
What,
he's still single.
Uh, he's still single now until now.
Yeah.
what is his
Okay.
name?
How old is Bubu? How old is Bubu?
How old? Oh, I think it's secret.
More than me,
I
lah.
think
Secret.
Mr. Budi.
It's
Okay,
about
Mr.
Secret
Budi. I
point.
think
More
Mr.
than
20.
Budi.
me.
I think you have your idea.
Previously, I thought that Mr. Bulbul is younger than me. But when I was there, his mom told many things about him. Finally,
Okay.
not mysterious guy anymore. Like that. More than
So,
me,
And
more than 40, more than 40.
Oh,
yes,
41. Bu.
I'm I'm
oh,
I'm so
40.
disappointed, actually I keep
Yeah.
him as, young little boy who loves farming, and I just like, oh, this young boy loves farming, loves organic plants. But now I found him as a more old man. So yeah, I think that's it.
Well, I am the youngest here. Yes.
1 minute
When I
left,
told
everybody.
1 minute left. Oh my
Okay.
God! So I need to do a conclusion, guys.
We
Just
are doing. Don't be happy.
hey, Mr. Budi, do you want to have a, take a photo session, or I should close this?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so we have a good discussion. And thank you.
Photo
I think you
session.
have already got all the points about this personal branding. What are you doing, Mr. Bekti?
Stretching,
Okay,
I've
thank
never
you.
myself since this morning. So
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
time.
Okay, thank you so much for every participants here. You gave me lots of new things. I learned many things tonight, and you can get your own point of view. I don't need to review it again because there are so many good lines here. Just like personal branding is how you run your life, even though you do nothing, because nothing means something. So and
Okay,
also,
everybody. One more
personal
time,
branding
yeah.
is not only
Sorry.
talking